Hello. Oh, wait, Anna, I think you might be on mute. Literally, this
Yeah.
happened in the first stream as well.
I
It's a
saw
curse of the
you.
stream.
Yeah, I saw you do this. I saw Jackie do this. So I just wanted to keep
It's a
like
tradition.
tradition.
It's a tradition.
Okay, so we're live. Sorry for that. Welcome everyone to the first AWS GameDay World Championship. This is the third America's Qualifier, and it's time to show off your technical skills for a chance to become world champions. So developers of all skill levels can compete for the glory, as well as a chance to get the top prize, which is an all expenses paid trip to AWS reInvent 2022 in Las Vegas. So I'm joined here today by Sohan, who you might have known because he's had been hosting some game days before. Hello, Sohan.
Hey, Anna.
And also Jose, directly from Peru. Hey, Jose.
Hey.
I must say, Jose has the best unicorn outfit here.
Yeah, I was hired just a couple of hours ago, so I didn't get the welcome package. And I feel pretty positive about my own shirt design. So thank you.
I love it.
I have my own personal unicorn over here. So I am Anna. I'm a developer advocate at the Developer Relations Latam team with Jose, and we're also colleagues of Sohan. Today I'll be your Chief Marketing Officer of Unicorn Rentals. So I wanted to welcome you to our headquarters. You can see our beautiful unicorns. I actually got like a huge floater. I'll be using this later this summer, which I hopefully will start soon. So we're thrilled to have everyone here. Please say hello in the chat. Tell us where you're from. I hope we have a lot of folks from LATAM here as well, since Jose and I are representing our region. So if we have anyone from Brazil, Peru, Mexico, Argentina, Colombia, Chile, all LATAM, please let us know. And also North America as well. We like you too. Okay, so I think we can go to the next slide. All right, so disclaimer. So this is a simulation exercise, and it's designed for you to have a lot of fun and learn new things about AWS. So all of our references are purely fictional and have nothing to do with real world things. To start off, we're not giving you a lot of information, and this is on purpose. We want you to be challenged and be creative and embrace the ambiguity. So don't be afraid to try new things and make sure to communicate with your team. Let us know if if everyone's in remotely, if you're all in the same place. We would love to see some teams join the stream as well. We have experts on call, experts from unicorn.rentals to support you if you get stuck. And Sohan will give you more information on how to get help in a while. And right now I'm thrilled to introduce you to our new CTO that was just appointed. It's Sohan. We gave him this very prestigious role once we found out he was born in a cave and raised by unicorns. And that pretty much made him the most qualified person for the job. So I'll pass it to you, Sohan. Welcome.
Thanks, Anna. Thanks, Anna, and friend, I must add. So I take my role as CTO of Unicorns very, very seriously. And today, you are the new hires to Unicorn Rentals. So congrats. Woohoo! Yeah. So welcome new hires and welcome to the first day of the rest of your lives. And I'm so excited to onboard a new batch of Unicorn Rentals employees. And in the past, this has proven to be quite a lucrative investment. Now, as a new hire orientation, I'm compelled to say a few things. One is welcome, right? So you might think, why does Unicorn Rentals exist? Well, answer is simple. All of us and all of you want unicorns, but none of us can afford to own our own unicorns. Do this thing, go to amazon.com, look for unicorns, and you won't find anything, right? And that's because we at Unicorn Rentals, we've really cornered this space, and this is completely ours. So one thing you need to know is that this legendary animal rental market exists, and we have cornered it, and you should be proud to be part of it. Now, for the next 4 hours, there's no way any of you as employees can get fired. So feel free to do whatever you want with that AWS account that we will give you at the end of this presentation, but also work closely with your teams and have a lot of fun. That being said, our model is to simply fire all new hires who can't keep up and hire the best of the best, right? So it's worked for us so far, and make sure you put your best foot forward and do us proud. Now, our CEO is a mysterious person, right? We haven't heard or seen from them in a long time. Once in a while, we get texts from them, right? And they recently sent me this text message. I haven't seen them in a while, probably playing golf. But essentially, the CEO told me this: drop everything. I need you to have Unicorn rentals up and running on microservices by EOD today. I didn't know what that meant, which is why I hired all of y'all. So they've asked us to use whatever means necessary. So yeah, you're my only hope today. Unfortunately though, we had this run book and our entire DevOps team left last week to pursue some Bitcoin thing. I have no idea what that is. So I did some digging. I found their run book. It was propping up the leg of the table in office, but I picked it up for you. I hope it's actually reliable. Right? And let's take a look at that run book to see what your tasks for today are to actually build everything on microservices for our Unicorn rental market. So over to you, Jose and Ana.
Awesome. Right now, your accounts are running a message router, which is an EC2 instance and some data in DynamoDB. Your message router is forwarding on messages to a set of legacy services, but we want to change that and move toward a set of much faster but only lightly tested microservices. So one of the first things to do is to deploy some new services in your account, and there will be some instructions telling you what you need to do, and that will be on the README that we will explore later. Once you get some services running, other teams will be able to use them too. And it's super important to understand how you earn points. And here's how it works. The first thing is the upstream component will send a message to your service router. In the message is a list of services that are required to fully process the message. Right now, you can use a set of centralized legacy services to answer all the incoming requests. The endpoints of these legacy services is held in a DynamoDB table. So your message routers know where it can send messages for processing. These legacy services work. They are well tested, but they are pretty slow. Like, it's slightly test, right? Which is not great. Once the legacy service has processed the message, it signs the payload and send it back to your team. If the message requires several different services, your message router will iterate through each required service, getting a signature back each time. Once all the signed components are complete, your message router then sends the complete message back to the upstream sender. And then, assuming that everything is correct, your team earns some points on this. So this is pretty good. The points value aren't high, though, because the legacy services are slow. And we are taking some time to respond, and the speed is very important here. There is a better alternative to using a legacy service, though, which is to use microservices deployed by another team. Yeah, that could also be a thing. And once another team has deployed some services, you can add them to the DynamoDB table, and your message router will start using them. They will process the message, and when you return the complete message, you earn points. But the good thing is that the other team also earns some points for processing components of your message. So let's find out about the service marketplace with Ana here.
Okay, so the way to find out about other teams' microservices is through the service marketplace. So you can get their endpoints over there. So you want to focus on using the services that have the lowest latency and highest success rate to maximize your amount of points. Once you figure out which endpoint you want to use, you need to update that on your DynamoDB table along with the team name that owns that endpoint as well. So here you can see on the screen, you need to update that info on DynamoDB. So you need to work in order to avoid losing points and increasing the amount of points you get. So if you call your own microservices, you're losing points. So that's definitely not recommended. If you get your microservice up and running and make sure that other teams are using it, then you're going to get some extra points. If you keep your service router running and route to the fastest microservice available, you will get even extra points. And if you do both of those things, it's the way to maximize your points. Okay, so some final hints. Keep your service router running and get your microservices running, making sure other people are using your services. It's a good idea to route to as many microservices as possible, especially the fast ones, and never send messages to your own microservice. Okay, and security-wise, Unicorn Rentals has recently hired a reputable external team to neutralize any threats or vulnerabilities. And they have already assured us that our systems are secure and the allegations have been neutralized. We also learned this morning that to preserve customer trust and the value of our esteemed shareholders, they will be performing an exploratory investigation of our systems today. But not to worry, we are confident that this won't cause any impacts in production like they did last time.
Yeah, I love that there's a little dog as part of the threat slayer team. Looks all like evil,
I bet
but I'm
he's
sure it's like a cute boy.
The most evil one.
Yeah. Yeah, so as Gunnar said, this is a very different game day from the ones that we've been running so far. So you could use this chat to promote your services to other teams. Remember, if someone else use your service, you get point. So feel free to maybe team out with other teams, promote your services here. It's all fair game. That's all I'm saying. And yeah, there are many layers to this particular game day. Now, to actually play, how do you get started? Well, first is super simple, right? Yesterday, you would have received an email from us with access or instructions on how to access this. You would get a link to Event Engine with something called a hash code, which is basically a bunch of numbers and letters. Keep that handy, right? We would have probably distributed the hash codes already. Now, once you log in, this is what you typically would see. This is your dashboard. Remember, this is your dashboard. A lot of important things happen here, so make sure you keep this screen running at all points of time. So let me quickly take you through each of the things in the dashboard. One, very, 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 very important, right? Please set a team name. Again, let's make sure it's nothing too controversial. The reason we are asking you to set the team name right now is that only if you set a team name will it show on the scoreboard. And especially in this game where you want other teams to sort of consume your services, you need to take a look at other teams and your own. So please, please, please do set a team name, or else I'm going to have some bad news for you. Number 2 is scoring events. Now, in some game days, this might not be as important, but in this game day, it's super important, right? So keep a tab on these scoring events because it's awesome when other teams are using your services and you get plus points, but also, and here's a hint, also when you get negative points, right? So keep a lookout at that dashboard to see if you get any negative points and to see if things are breaking and if there's some chaos happening, in which case you'll have to fix it. This is how the score events indicators look. Again, you can see that there are some positive points and some negative points. So maybe assign someone from the team to actually take a close look at this. If you want to see how other teams are doing, then click on the scoreboard button. I think this is fairly self-explanatory. You will see a scoreboard that looks like this. You will have the teams in the top, actually all the teams listed there, with something called a trend and a score. The score is the entire score, the cumulative score. The trend is what you're seeing in the last couple of minutes. So if someone's gotten a lot of plus points, you will see that in the trend. But if someone's gotten some minus points, you will see that as well. And that way you can actually take a look at which teams are doing well and which teams aren't doing as well. Also, if you want to access the AWS console, and I highly recommend you do today because, well, what are we without the AWS console today? Well, click on the AWS console button, right? You'll get an overlay with some details. Should be fairly straightforward. You'll get details to connect to a CLI, access keys, and all of that. If you want to SSH into an EC2 instance, maybe you can click on the SSH key and then use your command line to access the EC2 instance. Again, very, very self-explanatory. Okay, almost time to start. We'll be starting in about roughly 3 minutes. As any good DevOps or dev person or any builder would tell you, you have to read the documentation. You know, RTFM, as they say. I'm not sure what all of those letters stand for, but do read the documentation. How you do that is by clicking the README button that you see at the bottom of your screen. All the instructions of your game and some of the things we told you earlier are in that README. So again, essential reading, and read it carefully because there may be clues attached for you. How scoring can work is that there are outputs and inputs, right? So once you get your services up and running, you can take those endpoints and enter them into the input text box, right? And then once you click, it will be validated and then other teams can consume it. Pro tip, make sure you add the HTTP : right? Don't forget to add the HTTP. Again, I'm reminding you because that's how it's actually verified and other teams can use it. So don't forget to do that. And of course, the services marketplace link is also available in your dashboard. So this is where you can access the service marketplace. It lists all the registered services, including the success percentage and response time metrics that you're seeing, right? So you can make an informed decision that way. Other teams can choose which microservices they use based on that information. Of course, we assume that you're working in teams. If you're in a physical location, well and good. Even then, do join the Chime link that we have sent to you. This is because your support staff and the support staff here at Unicorn Rentals will be in those Chime rooms if you need any help. For folks working remotely, well, then you have no other option, so do join those Chime rooms. You can actually ask for help and a support staff will jump into that Chime room. So how do you ask for help? And again, this is important. Look for the tab that says help. That's it. And make sure you type the word help out, hit the enter button, hit the update button, and a Unicorn Rental support staff will be notified and they will jump onto your Chime bridge where you can talk to them for support. So make sure you stay on that Chime bridge as well. Quick note, if you raise your hand in Chime, we will not get notified, right? We don't get notified if you raise your hand on Chime. So anytime you want any help and you're stuck, make sure you hit or you type help and hit the update button and we will be notified. Lastly, do make sure that you check the company-wide announcements. So any announcement that comes in about the company, about Unicorn Rentals, and trust me, today there will be quite a few, you will see this on this page. So essentially keep a lookout on the dashboard at all times. Throughout the event, we will have announcements where we provide updates on infrastructure and on hints. So you need that all the times. Jose, Anna, are we good to go?
Yes, we are. Exciting stuff happening today.
Yeah. So folks, we will be here throughout the stream as well. So keep the stream running. We will have guests on, including participants such as yourself and supporters to give hints. So keep this running. We will always mention what time we're coming back live. I think it's time to start the event. So everyone start your engines and let the games begin. Go to dashboard.eventengine.run and let's start the game. Right, I think the game started. Yes, it should be started. It may take about 20 odd seconds for it to propagate, but the game is officially started and in exactly 3 hours the game will end, which is when we'll announce the winners. Jose, Anna, whew, I'm excited. Game time is started.
Yeah, I'm excited as well. I want to see how the LATAM teams are doing. Hopefully we get lucky today.
That's completely unbiased. From Anna.
No.
All right, so I've been told that the game has started. You should be able to go to dashboard.eventengine.run, paste the hash code you received from yesterday, check your email. You would have gotten an email from AWS GameDay, and let the games begin. That's all I have to
Good
say.
luck, everyone.
Good luck.
Good luck, and we will see you soon. Hey folks, lot of
Hey,
changes in the scoreboard. As you've seen, some teams are absolutely smashing it. As we can see, Enkelinos at 46,000. Send us to reinvent, not the most subtle name, but I like it. Purple Cloud, Lasuni. The interesting thing, Jose Anna, is you can see negative scores on the screen as well, which means there are some chaotic things. That's a clue that's happening right now.
Yeah, I really liked Catbot. I think they're not on the top as well anymore.
Oh, there they are. But
Yeah.
hey, this is super early days, right? There's still 2 hours, 18 minutes for the game day to go. And this is one of those game days where things are, can change all over. Do you see all of the promotional messages in the chat?
yeah,
Like very innovative ones, like wake us, wake us up by using our swap caser. Super fast receiver. Please hit this URL for fast swap. I like it. As Gunnar says, I like how the promotion messages are getting better and better. When they look like spam email, you've hit that sweet promo spot. Absolutely, Gunnar. Absolutely. So, Anna, Jose, I think we have a special guest on right now.
yeah.
Yeah,
We
we are.
have we have David Sol from Mexico.
Hello,
Hola, David.
Gerson should be over there.
Hola.
He's part of my team.
Oh, I've added Gerson. His video is not on yet, but when his video is on, he'll be on the stream too. There he is.
Hey,
Yay.
sorry, my
Hey,
camera is not working that well.
No, it's okay. We assume you were still focusing on your game day, which is fine.
Yeah, sorry.
And really, it's a very interesting game day.
Yeah, absolutely. I love the AWS GameDay logo in the back, David.
yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah.
So, David, can you tell us a little bit about more about you? I know, and I know you, and I also know you for your work on AWS community. So maybe you wanna tell us a little bit more about that.
Of course, right now I'm in a team from my work. We work at Wiseland. In fact, we made 4 teams for the game day. Wish us luck. And besides that, I'm part of the AWS group in Mexico City, and I'm a AWS community builder. And this is my 4 game day, my 4 AWS game day. And I'm very surprised that every single one of them has been a new challenge, a new adventure, something very different to the previous ones.
Yeah, that's awesome. And Gerson, would you like to tell us a little bit more about you? I don't know if you're part of any communities or where you based out.
Yeah, I'm located in Mexico as well. And as David mentioned, we are representing Wiseline in this. Um, and well, this is my first game day that I'm participating, and it's very exciting so far. I can say that it's pretty challenging, and you have to be very focused. So yeah, this is pretty exciting.
Yeah, I love the like real world challenge of game days, right? Getting your hands dirty. It's a different way to learn new things.
And that's something great of the game days. You face things that sometimes in your work you don't do, and you have to learn quickly. And in a fun way. It is still a game. It's still a very interesting experience that will end in 3 hours or less. I love the workplace policy of Unicorn Rentals that they won't fire us in 4 hours.
David Gerson, what is your team name? Let's see how you all are doing on the scoreboard.
Yeah, I think we are not doing that well.
Hey, it's still early
We
days.
are
It's
the
still early
wise,
days.
We are
yeah,
starting. We are
wise
wise
cloud
cloud
bodies.
bodies.
Ah, okay. I can see a bunch of Vice teams though. Oh, there you are. Yeah, as you can see, still a long way to go. There are more than 2 hours to go, and especially in this game day, I think things will change a lot, right? So I know we are keeping you away from your teams, but yeah, it's still early days, as Linda is saying in the chat. David, I have a question for you. Can you tell us a bit about the AWS Community Builders Program? You said you were part of it.
Yes, it's a program made by AWS looking for people willing to share their knowledge, share their experience, even share their learning journey, because we have people that is starting in the cloud. And if you are willing to share with others and teach and talk and participate in communities, well, they give you a lot of help. They support you a lot with credits, with talks, with a community that help you do more, do better, grow professionally, and I would recommend everyone to try it.
Yeah, absolutely. In fact, I was hosting a game day last week, and one of the teams, I'm pretty sure they finished in the top five. They actually met through the community builders program, right? So they didn't know each other before. They met at that program. They said, "Hey, let's do this game day thing," and they actually did pretty well. Linda has a question for you, David, which is, how long have you been in the program?
I I'm finishing my second year and I'm applying for the third year, and I hope I can continue in the program.
And you're also a one of the user group organizers of the Mexico City AWS user group, correct?
Yes, and we want to invite everyone. We are going to have a great guest on September 20 here in Mexico City, and
Who would that
guess
be?
who?
I'm curious.
I can tell you it's a very luxury guest, and it's Jose Yapur, by the way.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I will be there
for
with the
those who
user
don't
group.
know, we're gonna have the Mexico City Summit that week, and Jose will be the speaker at the Mexico City user group meetup as well. So a lot of things going on at the end of September, right?
Right. I hope to
Yeah,
see
I've
you
just
all
put the
there.
link on the chat. This is the one I assume.
Thank
I
you
see
so much.
Jose doing the "Live Long and Prosper" sign on that, so I assume that's
Yeah,
the one.
uh, and David, David, I don't know if you already have like services up and running that you want to share with other teams so they can use it.
Yes, get some. Let them know which are the good ones.
Yeah, we already have. Let me. We already have the Swapcaser, where we can share the URL.
We are putting them in the chat of Twitch. They are
Okay,
the ones that
just a
says free
second.
for everyone.
Yeah, that's the thing that you never click on an email, right? Or on any other window, but you click it here, right? And you use it.
Exactly. I can tell you the
Right.
good
Please
one
try
is
it.
HTTP 392.87.5. And we are going to give you one sticker for each 100 requests you do to our endpoint.
Is this allowed? Is this against the rules? I'm not sure. I'm not sure if bribing is part of the rule. We'll allow it because it's a sticker. It's a laptop sticker. We'll allow it.
It's not a bribe. We are just sharing our joy with our endpoint.
So we got another question for you, David. What is your favorite thing about the Community Builders program?
There are talks. They give us talks under NDA about new services and about changes. So you know in advance what is going to happen and you can prepare to talk to the communities to know what's going to happen. And that contact with the people that builds the products in AWS and knowing what's the direction the cloud is taking, that is great. That is invaluable. This look behind the curtain, it's fabulous.
Yeah, I do attend some of the community builder talks myself because sometimes I see them on Slack and I'm like, oh, I really want to learn about this. So I'm just secretly there.
They are great. You learn a lot. You know a lot of people. Uh, you make friends in the community. That is great.
Nice. Well, David, Gaston, we won't keep you too long. I know your teams are waiting for you with all the things that are happening in the game day. Good luck. Thank you so much. And
We
yeah,
need some debugging to do.
yeah.
Yeah, thank you. See you.
Thank you. Wish us
Thank you.
luck.
Good luck.
Good
Bye.
luck.
Oh, that was good luck to David and Gaston. It was really nice having them. Do you want to check the scores, Ana and Jose? Let's see if things have changed.
Yes.
I see Enkilianos, maybe. Yeah, they're still in the lead.
I think those folks are from Brazil.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Huge trend with
I've seen the
purple
name
cloud,
before.
Yeah, there's a huge trend with
Yeah.
purple cloud. 3,000 odd points on the upswing.
Definitely
You
doing
can
something right.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Brazil, as someone saying. I love the puns in the team names. Right? There's a team called We Donut Lose. I think our Arctic Fox loves that name as well. Absolutely love it. There's Coffee Clouders. We Are Sleepy. Catbot doing quite well.
Yeah. Gabiarra is very Brazilian as well.
Nice, huge LATAM community. Send us to reinvent. Well, easy way to do that, whichever team is called, just win this thing. Easier said than done, right? Yeah. All right. Okay, so folks, again, a couple of reminders. One, make sure if you're not already, make sure you enter your team name. Maybe you're in the lead, but you've forgotten to set your team name, in which case we will then see you on the scoreboard. And yes, of course, don't forget to advertise your microservices in the chat or wherever. It's all fair game, remember. And yeah, Jose, Ana, anything else?
Just good luck to everyone.
Yeah, keep up the good work. Yeah, we see some really good trends on the top leaderboard.
Yeah, we will see you shortly. Keep microservicing.
See you.
Hello, hello.
Hey, Linda, how are you?
Good. How are you? I've been, you know.
Good.
Good. How are you?
Is that on your side?
I'm hearing feedback. So 1 second.
Okay. I always mute my Twitch.
Oh, you know what?
tab.
Yeah, I had the other
Safest way.
screen with Twitch. There's Twitch everywhere. It's been so exciting. And I'm loving the names so far. How's it going for you? I get to cheer on in the chat and suddenly I'm here. So hello.
Yeah.
Yeah, things are
I mean, this
making
is
a very
this is our
good
first
progress right
time.
now, right?
Yeah, and this is our first time hosting a game day, so we're pretty excited.
And
So, Linda, is this your first game day too?
yeah, this is my first game day. I know that there was sustainability and microservices, which is very exciting. Microservices week, that's the way to do it. And it's been really cool to see kind of in a time span how, you have to kind of deal with chaos and you have to deal with all these different things. And I think it's such an amazing experience. I'm low key wanting to join as a team too. So,
Exactly. I feel the same way.
what's been your favorite name so far? Team name?
I really like gambiarra, which is Brazilian slang for workaround.
I saw a
More
lot of Brazil.
specifically, Chutex. Yeah.
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 That's
That one.
I was loving the purple.
Yeah, for me, it's the
cat.
vodka.
Yeah, that one's good too. And the puns. I've been trying to pull up all the creative messaging. Keep them coming. To the team sending lots of creative messaging. Keep it coming. We love it. Yeah, no. So it's been pretty exciting, kind of seeing the board, seeing how everything goes for the first time on this end. But yeah, hoping to join one of these teams behind the scenes. Play the game. Catbot is cute too, by the way.
Yeah,
It is.
yeah, I love it, and it's quite dangerous too. So I hope we don't figure out it's a real bot and we are all
Real cat.
under attack.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How many times have you done game day?
This is our first
just
time.
one.
Also.
Yeah.
Oh, you've been part of one, Jose? I've never been, and I really
No, just
want to
this.
be part of one.
This is my 0+1
Okay.
counting.
Got it.
What is your takeaway so far?
Seems like the most fun way to learn something new.
Yeah. Well, technically, right? Some of these events you wouldn't really experience at work necessarily in
Yeah.
that kind of time span. So kind of cool to experience the chaos in between that. Let's see.
Also,
And
I
we have
believe Jenny's here, right?
yeah.
Hey,
Jenny.
Jenny.
Hi, can you hear me?
Yes.
Perfect. Amazing.
Yes.
So Jenny's
guys.
working behind the scenes to bring you
Yeah.
today's
For the
game
games.
day. How is it?
It's so fun. To be honest, I've been supporting game days since I guess the first month I joined AWS. So it's of course I've been playing game days before joining, and the experience is so different because as player you have this opportunity to play, learn in team. But being a supporter is different because you have to help the teams to unblock them. So yeah, experience is so different, and I really enjoy that.
And
So
Jenny,
Yep.
do you have like any tip, advice, or something for the teams that are working right now from your side as an operator from Game Day?
I've seen a couple of teams a little blocked with some permissions, maybe IAM roles. So my hint is take a look on that.
I'm gonna
Please.
leave it there.
And yeah, of course. And again, always double check the SCOR events table. It's so important. So maybe right now you are on the second spot, but then you can be out of the 5 top players. So please take a look on that. I have another hint here. Just give me a second. I'm trying to be compliant, of course, with a team. Oh, yeah, this is one of the common issues I've seen recently. It's about DynamoDB. So don't forget to use that service. It's so important. I know that this is part of the steps. I think this on the README. So take a look, read. Please check very well that README file. All the hints are there. Just the words are kind of difficult to understand the first time, but all the hints are there. Really.
Yeah, I feel like going through that documentation is super important. And sometimes as developers, we just like skim. We don't
Yes.
like read it step by step.
We are looking for the name of the services more or the steps, but we are not reading between lines. So that sometimes that can be messy. It happens a lot. But that's my hint. Try to read again the README. All the steps and hints are there. Don't forget to double check the score events table. And well, I guess you're doing a great job sharing your links on Twitch, so it's good for the teams. You definitely are earning some points there, so yeah, it's good.
Amazing. I know we have several different game days, right? This is one of them, and we had other ones on the different qualifiers. Do you have a favorite one, Jenny, since you're the game day veteran among us?
Yeah, I have a special bias for this machine learning game day, to be honest. This is very interesting because it covers different steps or different services, to be honest. AI services, but also SageMaker machine learning services. So the first time I had this dry run, this preparation before being supporter to help the teams, I had to play this game from scratch. So before AWS, I never played with Lex to create chatbots, for example. So it was so fun. To be honest, I learned how to use Lex in half of a day, but it was so interesting because you can create a bot and test locally with your friends as well. So yeah, I have a special bias and a special kind of in love with machine learning services. But yeah, it's so fun. You can learn basically with this machine learning game day, AI services, the managed services, and SageMaker as well for deployment, especially. So it's a good opportunity if you are trying to learn more about this.
Awesome. Do we have any other questions? Any other questions for Jenny? I don't see anything from the chat. Not that she can answer all your questions, but maybe.
Okay.
I've heard you had some announcements to make, Jose. Is that right?
Yeah, I do. Well, I'm not Jose anymore. I'm also freelancing under the name of Toto from security. This is part of the advantages of the remote working, right? So our super automated and run by trained unicorns scanning tech has picked up an issue with the leader services. So apparently there's some kind of reflection attack happening right now where the health check path is being used to steal EAM credentials, where we are not sure of the impact yet, but AWS resources do appear to be stopping. So that was part of the hint that Jenny said a couple of minutes ago. Also, we also seen an alarming set of attacks against other infrastructure, and the common pattern is the use of video script. Anyway, you may want to look at stopping people being able to reach your health check URL. And I heard that WAF are good for that, so you can use application load balancers.
Yeah, some security tips to keep in mind. folks. So we got a question for Jenny. What is your favorite part of supporting game days?
I guess I enjoy the whole process. I mean, being preparing for the game day. We have to prepare as supporters. I mean, we have to play the game like twice before joining as supporters. So I enjoy that part because I don't know like all the services, of course, and the game days are focused on different services, different scenarios. So for example, the first time I played microservices, this game day especially was 2 months ago to support a partner. So I had to learn about how's game day, how containers work, like deeply to understand how it works, how system manager works. So it was fun. But I guess that my special moment is when I can help teams because they can basically get any question about any service, or sometimes they go deeply into a service because they think that maybe this is the solution, but they don't know like for example that this game day is basically designed to be playing like a couple of hours. So they go deeply with, for example, CloudWatch. They want to create an alarm. They want to connect different services. So we as supporters need to help them, like take them and return to the right path. So yeah, I enjoy a lot helping the teams. Some of them are really professionals playing game days, to be honest, like the gamers we have today. But some others are very new, and this is also important because we can teach them just a little bit about AWS. It's a good opportunity for us as supporters, as solution architects, to help them.
That's pretty cool. Yeah, I might want to try supporting game day sometime soon.
Definitely need to pick your brain.
All right. I think we can take another look at the scoreboard.
Sure.
So how are we doing so far? I think the first place is some folks that I know, but I'm not sure. Hopefully, but they're trending up. But I don't know, Jenny, from your experience with this one, do you feel like things can change until the end of the game, 1 hour and 20 minutes from now?
Yes, yeah. This the chaos event will change everything. I feel. I've seen that before. So be very conscious of the time. Try to double check the score event stable. Don't forget to check these roles, IAM roles. So yeah, don't trust like the first part of the game because everything can change right now. It's basically right now can change your points. You can start losing points in a couple of minutes. So yeah, be conscious there.
Yeah, I love it. It's like when you're playing Mario Party and at the end of the game, everything changes.
Yeah. Yes. Other game like that where you can learn points easily. Yeah, Monopoly, I guess. Sometimes.
Yeah.
Pretty much pressure is on.
A lot.
It is, yeah. All right. Shall we go back to the game and leave everyone working on it? And we'll be back, I don't know, in 35 minutes or so with another team joining us on the live stream. Thank you, Jenny and Linda, for joining us.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Good luck, everyone. And we'll see you in 30 minutes or so.
Good luck.
Good luck.
Good luck.
Hey, Jose, we're back.
Hey, Anna, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good, good. So we have some updates in the score. We are seeing some crazy trends on the first teams, right?
Yeah, things have really moved around.
Yeah. So we have how do you pronounce it? Enkelianos?
The name of the company is Enkel, so I guess Enkel Lianos.
Got it. Then we have
So
Cyrus
they've been
HQ.
doing some really good content with the AWS São Paulo user group this year. So maybe that's why they're so good at this game day. I don't know.
Yeah, yeah, pretty much. So some of the things that we can talk right now is about our next guest, right, Anna? I believe he is here.
Yes, we have a guest from one of the teams. João, I'm not sure if you have your camera on, so I can put you on the stream. Yeah.
Hello.
Hey, welcome.
Hey,
Thanks for having me.
How are you? Which team are you a part of?
I'm part of the in Terraform Gmilon team.
Okay.
We are
I've seen
currently
you on
on
the
6 or 7
scoreboard.
place.
Okay. So you're like almost qualifying.
Yes. We are having some issues right now. The boys are trying to find the problem, but we are kind of
Okay.
stuck now. But I believe in
Okay.
them.
So we're stealing some precious time from you then.
No problem.
But yeah, just a friendly reminder, if you need support, Sohan explained at the start of the stream how you can do that, writing help on the, I don't know, it's a form, and connecting to the Chime chat.
Okay.
So make sure you do that. We have incredible team supporting the game day today.
We are probably gonna ask for help as soon as I leave here.
Yeah, make sure you do that. So is this your first game day? Have you played one of those before? What's your experience with them?
This is my first game. I heard from this competition before, but never really applied. But this time, my friends from my company, they wanted to try. They invited me, and here we are. It's been really fun. I must admit, I'm enjoying a lot.
Awesome. Yeah, it does look like fun. I wish I could play one of those, maybe. So what did you find, I don't know, most interesting and most challenging so far?
I think the most challenging thing right now is observability. We have ways of detecting these changes, these attacks. We really must have a very good vision on these kind of things, because the problem we are having right now is because we just can't see where the problem is. It's probably something very small that happened, but it really started giving us trouble.
Yeah, that makes sense. I mean, the worst kind of problem is the problem that you don't even, I mean, you kind of like know it exists, but you don't know where to find it, right?
So the whole process of troubleshooting sometimes is a bit hard. We are thinking on something and the problem might be on somewhere else.
Yeah, I feel like this is what was just what Jenny was talking about on the last segment when we had her on. But at working with the game day support, she mentioned sometimes teams start digging into a service, but the problem is not necessarily there.
Yes.
so Joao, would you or your team want to share about the API endpoints that you want other teams to use? Maybe this is your time. We can advertise your APIs.
I can send those on the chat right now. We were so focused on trying to solve the problems, we stopped advertising. But here we are. Please, guys, 100% guaranteed optimization. So thanks.
Awesome. We have the message in the screen, so everybody can use it.
Thank you, João, for joining the stream. How many people are on your team? I think we have a maximum of 4, right?
Yes, we are on 4.
Okay.
Shout out to my boys, Pecin, Gui, and Leandro. my team, we are working hard a lot, and I trust them. And I know we can fix the problem before this challenge ends.
Yeah, I mean, Sohan mentioned that I'm biased, but I would love to see as much Brazilian teams qualified as we can.
But okay, thanks for having me.
Thank you so much, João. Hope you managed to fix that problem. Make sure to ask for help and join the Shine Room if you need support from our specialists.
Okay, thanks for the advice.
Thank you.
So, Anna, I know you have a new announcement this time.
Yeah, we got a very interesting message from our CEO, our mysterious CEO, right? Both the CEO and our shareholders are really mad because we have miscalculated the market and now we need to change the balance of things. So the numbers people have decided that the services are now much more important than routing. So we will be upping the value of the services. So please make sure that your microservices are being used by the other teams. Share your endpoints on the tweet chat like João just did. And think very carefully about which teams use your microservices. No, which teams you use the microservices from. So if you're helping them out using their microservices, I think everyone needs to take that into account as we head to the end of this game day.
Wow.
I really wish we could be playing this maybe next time.
Yeah, absolutely. And
yeah,
we are on the last segment, right? We are pretty near to the end of the game. So I don't know if you have any final thought or idea or advice, Anna, that you would like to share with the teams.
Yeah, as we have around 30 minutes left, I would say don't panic. And the message that we got from Jenny and other people who are supporting is that there's still room for things to change. So take into account the message that we just received from the CEO. Think about which microservices you're using, if you're not helping anyone that doesn't really need the help. And I think we can put our screen or scoreboard back on screen. Oh, sorry. That's what happens when you have 2 people operating stream.
Yeah.
My bad. I won't touch it anymore.
Okay, awesome. Well, we are seeing like a change in trends for all the teams. We're seeing like new participants on the top, so nothing is said yet. Everything can happen. So keep going, keep the hard work, and we have 31 minutes left for the magic to happen. And see you then.
Yeah, and make sure to log into Chime if you need help from our support team. This is the time. Good luck, everyone. We'll be back towards the end.
Bye.
Hey everyone, welcome back.
Hey,
We're back with less
Yeah.
than 10 minutes to go.
Yes. A lot of things happened in the last 20 minutes or so, some of which we expected, some of which we really didn't see coming. Let's take a look at the scores. Anna, do you want to announce the top 5 as of now?
Yeah, let me just increase my window size. So we have Enkelianos in the first place, followed by Cyrus HQ, Wise Cloud Buddies from our previous guest, David. Send us to
Yeah.
reinvent, very settle, and Coffee Clouders.
Yeah, but here's the thing,
So-
teams. You need to be in the top 5 to make it to the next round. So you don't have to win. Of course, it would be great if you win and you do get bragging rights. Turns out that is indeed David's team in third place. So I think we were the lucky chums. What do you say, Jose?
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. And the trend that we saw from the beginning, I know you have to scroll down for a lot of teams, and then he said, okay, we are not on the top 5, and now he's on the third place. It's the same with Coffee Clouders, right? We never saw them like in the top 5 until now that they gained like a lot of points and a huge positive trend in the last 5 minutes.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, that was a huge trend. I think I saw a trend of like 7,000 something, right? And that
Yeah.
was quite intense. I see David is quite optimistic about winning the finale as well, saying who can help us get a US visa. We'll call our favorite unicorns to get that done, David. Don't worry about it. Yeah, we have unicorns working on that too. Yeah, as Taylor says, Arctic Fox says, send us to reinvent is sending us a message. Yes, indeed. Whew. It is very close for fifth place though, right?
Yep.
Yeah, not too much difference there. Right.
Yeah, for a while there, we had Coffee Clouders, Data Chasers, and Back to like pretty much with the same score. They were very close to one another.
Yeah, still 5 minutes to go, and in this particular game day, I think that 5 minutes still can make a huge difference, right? So we're
Yeah.
not going anywhere, folks. We're going to be here for the next 4 minutes. We'll of course have the official results out. I wanted to introduce a new pet that I have. This is another. It's a Lego unicorn, even with the little tail and everything. Look. Yeah,
That's pretty
so-
cool. I have a minifigure one.
Yeah,
so it's like
I don't have a
Lego
name for
person
this.
dressed as a
Yeah.
unicorn.
Yeah, I don't have a name for this person though, so I'm open for any suggestions. If I could, I would give you imaginary points in your game day. But yeah, if you have any nice names, drop it in the chat. This little fella's been with me throughout all the game days, all the good game days, the bad game days, you know. My true friend. Okay, let's see if there's
It
any.
has a name now. It's called Ernie by Arctic Fox.
Ernie, yeah, I like that name. Why not, right? I think he's earned that nickname. No, sorry, I got to stop with those bad puns. I apologize. I'm going off string. My bad. So yeah, let's taking a look at the top 5 again. We have Enkelianos, we have Cirrus HQ, send us to reinvent, Wise Cloud Buddies, and Coffee Clouders. But Data Chasers and Back 2 are vying for that spot. Ooh, Data Chasers just has a huge trend of 5,492. So again, anything could happen in the last 3 minutes.
Yeah. Yeah, we have seen an inversion of places from the third to the fourth place. Send us to reinvent is also sending a huge and a strong message. Right now he's on third place with a trend of 2,793. Wow.
So for the folks who may not be familiar, Jose, Anna, can you tell us a bit about reInvent and if you all will be there as well? Anna, maybe you can tell us.
Yeah, I'll be there. reInvent is this pretty cool event that AWS hosts usually at the end of November since 2012, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. So we've been doing that for 10 years. Is that it?
2011, I think, wasn't last year the 10th year?
2011?
So
Yeah.
2011.
Yeah, you're right. Okay. But this will be my first in-person reInvent, even though I've been working at AWS for more than 2 years. I was lucky enough to join right as the pandemic started. So I'm pretty excited to be there in person for the first time.
Nice. And Jose, I assume it's your first reInvent as an AWS employee at least.
Yeah, well, it will be my first reInvent as AWS employee and as a human being. So it's going to be my first time in everything, but I'm also having 2 talks there. So I hope to see you all. If you can join us, it will be great. Also, I'm so happy that seeing a lot of community members that are joining through the AWS community programs for reInvent. I know they have like some perks. So if you are not part of the AWS community programs, like community members, if you're not part of a community, you can just check on the link that we will share on a couple of minutes, and you can find a local community near you, and they really have huge perks to join with discounts and everything else.
Nice. Yep. It's going to be my... Oh, Linda has commented. First time at reInvent. Amazing, Linda.
She's promoting your
looking forward
talk.
to it. Yeah. Our talk's going to be the best talk ever. Like, it's going to be so much better than yours, Jose and Anna. Trust me. Yeah, but it'll be my third in-person reInvent, and I did 2 virtually. I couldn't go last year because of all the lockdowns, and the year before that was virtual, of course. Yeah, really looking forward to it. And for folks attending reInvent or experiencing it virtually, there is a huge in-person game day that happens at reInvent as well. So if you're there in person, make sure you play it. Our team also will be streaming a bunch of things live, including things about like launches, getting on-floor reactions, a whole bunch of different things. So yeah, good time to subscribe to all the AWS Twitch channels, and you'll get to feel like you're in person there as well. And yeah, find a local AWS community if you haven't already. Yeah.
We are on the final countdown, right?
Yes.
Yeah, and Data Chasers just moved to the 5th place.
Oh my God. Okay. See, we look away from the scoreboard for like 30 seconds, and this is what happens. Yeah. Okay, so the time is officially up and the game has stopped. However, with this blueprint, there are a few other score things that need to be done, once the game is stopped as well. So we will announce the winners in a bit. As of now, though, it looks like we have a clear top 5, but things could change. So this is not the official end just yet. I think that just makes it a little more tension-filled.
Yeah. I think the competition for the 5th place was very intense this last, 20 minutes or so.
Yeah.
We need the
Bravo,
drummers,
everyone.
right?
What's that, Jose?
We need the drummers.
Yeah, we need a drum roll. DG, as everyone is indeed saying, we will get you official results as soon as possible, folks. Yeah, this is, if you played game days before, you would have noticed that this is slightly different from some of the other game days where there are so many chaos things happening. You use other team services, and there are all these different dynamics. So give us maybe a minute or so before we announce the actual results, but it does look like we do have a top 5. All right, yeah.
So Han, since you've been involved in this from the start, what happens once all the qualifiers are over and people move on to the finals? How will that work?
Okay. So essentially we are doing 9 events, and the top 5 from each event goes on to the finals. And the finals will be streamed on the AWS GameDay Twitch. So you'll have like we'll probably have a much bigger audience watching as well. And yeah, the winner of that gets to go to reInvent, all expense paid trip. The top 5 of every event actually does get swag too. So we will be getting in touch with you about, how we can ship that.
We're going to have finals with 45 different teams.
Yes, indeed. Right. And yeah, in fact, maybe it's time I put up the schedule as well. Oops, that was my screen. Also, for folks watching, we do have something we need to show. Yeah, hopefully you can see my screen right now. Oh, yeah. There we go. All right. So this is the schedule. We have 2 more events coming up this week, and we have a final on the 28th. again, streaming from the AWS GameDay Twitch. I do have something exciting to share, which is, although we played today as Unicorn Rentals and all of you all joined Unicorn Rentals with our no fire policy, your contract is officially up, but we still have career opportunities for you. Right, so as an attendee of this game day and as a player of this game day, you are our VIP. So if you're interested in joining the AWS family, the AWS team, just go onto that website. You can either scan that QR code or type that URL in, and we guarantee you that an AWS recruiter will review your LinkedIn profile or your resume, and if it's fit, they will get in touch with you. Right, so that's something we're guaranteeing. Yeah, it is, right. And yeah, the AWS Partner Network is always looking for solution architects, especially with domain expertise in horizontal tech like containers, storage, serverless. If you've played this game day, you're probably an expert at all of that, right? So fill that form in right now if you're interested in being part of AWS, and we will review your profile and get in touch with you if it's a good fit. All right, so let's take a look at the scores. Looks like we do have a fairly stable top 5. Let me go and confirm with my Unicorn staff. Anna, can you take it away till then?
Sure. See if I can get the partner career link on the stream. But I don't think I got that in time.
All right, so I think it's official. We can officially call it. So we have teams Enkilianos, Cirrus HQ in second place, Send Us to Reinvent third, well, step 1 done, Vice Cloud Buddies, who was on our stream, and Data Chasers as 5th place. Commiserations to Back2, Coffee Clouders, Catbot, and Purple Cloud. I know Catbot was always in the top 8 to 10 from the beginning. Coffee Clouders had a huge comeback, so did Back2, but maybe just not enough, but really well done to all the teams.
Yeah, I'm glad to see at least 2 LATAM teams on the top 5. Congrats. You make me proud.
We'll probably try and get one of the winners on screen to see what their secret sauce was and what they really did well to win essentially. So we are trying to get them on screen, and yeah, as my friend Gunnar says, congrats to the top 5. Great job everyone competing today. Indeed, right? This is a game day with a twist. So yeah, Anna, I think we have the winners, is it?
Yeah, we have the Enkilianos. Let me put them on the screen.
Hey guys.
Hey everyone. Congrats, good job.
Awesome,
Great job,
thanks.
actually.
Yeah, very fun.
So typically I would
Tell us how
ask
you
what
did
your
it.
secret is. Yeah, but I can see all the Red Bulls on the table, so I think we know what the secret is.
Shaking here. Yeah. I would say
Sugar-free, right?
Yeah, teamwork was very good. We were jumping back and forth between different tasks. We started with let's try to divide very evenly the work, and through the chaos, we started like, I see that he's busy doing something, I'll pick up on what he was doing before that, and just trying to spin all of the dishes really well. Maintaining everything up and running was definitely a challenge, but I think we were able to kind of quickly go back whenever something broke. There were a couple of instances where it took us a while to be back online, but we eventually managed to bring it all back. We kind of had like one microservice for each of us and the service router for one of us. But maintaining the service router up and running was one thing, and managing the endpoints that we're calling was another task. So we tried to divide that.
Awesome stuff. Yeah, I mean, I think you're led from start to finish, so I think you really knew what you're doing. Quick message to Team Enkilianos and the other 4 teams in the top 5. If you could enter your chime rooms again and give your details, this way we can get in touch with you for the finals and also send you swag, then much obliged. So if you can do that quickly. Jose, Anna, any other questions for our champs today?
I don't know. Do you have any tips for people who are going to the other 2 qualifiers happening this week?
From us?
Yeah, from the winners.
Yeah. So yeah, definitely try to find the best team possible, best people possible that you have in your company, and try to arrange beforehand how you guys are going to set up. Like we all came to a meeting room, and like we're all together and exchanging information really fast. So definitely teamwork is probably the best. And if you have like one more kind of a senior guy, listen to him. You know, like over here we're pretty even in skill, so we trusted each other that like he knows what he's doing. I'm not gonna try to interfere too much, but if he's saying something and I don't see it, I'll listen to him because he's probably seeing something I'm not. So try to trust your teammates.
Nice. Well, thank you so much, and congratulations again, Encelianos. We'll leave you to it. You can go celebrate, have some beer, have some Red Bull, whatever your drink of choice.
Have some rest.
Yeah, have some rest then. And yeah, thanks for joining us.
All right. Thanks. Yeah.
Bye.
Whew. So what a win. Now we know what it takes to actually win one of these, Jose.
Yeah.
Yeah. Again, teams in the top 5, again, Encelianos, Cirrus HQ, Send Us to Reinvent, Wise, and Data Chasers. Please, if you can enter back into your chime rooms and give your details to the support staff there, we can get in touch with you for the finals. The finals, again, will be streamed on the AWS Twitch. My bad, I said AWS GameDay Twitch, but on the main AWS Twitch. So we will have a big audience and a lot more production. We'll be streaming from a studio as well. Yeah, congrats to all, as everyone says. And yeah, Jose, Anna, parting thoughts?
I had a lot of fun. Please invite me to more of those. And I definitely want to play one sometime soon.
Yeah, so do I. So do I. It was really fun, and it was like a horse run with like everybody on the top, and then on the 5th or 10th place, and it was like a mess on the beginning, but it was really cool, and I see a lot of people learning new things and interacting in the chat, and hope to see all of you again, and hope to see you all at reInvent in the future too.
Yeah, yep. So big shout out to all the folks in the chat, all the support staff at Unicorn Rentals, the folks running the game day, and everyone who helped out. Honestly, we couldn't have done this without all of them. And yeah, thanks to you for playing along, right? Hope you had fun. hope you learned something new. Don't forget to fill in the survey if you haven't already. And we hope to see you soon. Adios.
Bye, see you.